taking on the Detroit Lions. Who will punch the fourth and final ticket to the conference championship round? We'll know soon enough as we are underway here on a January afternoon. And they'll get him down inside the 30 at the 27.
The Lions take over first and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
First carry now for David Montgomery. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. It'll go as a loss of a yard on the game's first play. Second down.
I thought he did a nice job there setting an edge and make sure nothing could get to the outside. But he decided that wasn't enough for him. Worked his way back inside and made the tackle on the ball carrier.
His first throw in his playoff matchup is intercepted. Picked off by Keion Crossen. And he takes this one back into the end zone. And the Cowboy defense has a touchdown. So a big defensive play there on the opening drive, no less, as they make the interception and bring it back for the score.
And I think that's a signal for how this defense wants to play. They want to be disruptive, and you know they're going to take some chances.
Well, sometimes it can burn you, but right there, it paid off. Aubrey good with a PAT. And it's now a 7-0 game.
Brandon Aubrey to kick off for the Cowboys.
So they throw the pick six. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24.
The Lions take over first and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive. Now remember, they were just out here a moment ago through the pick six, so we'll see if they can take better care of the football this go around.
Yeah, and sometimes I think it's almost better that you just throw the pick six and you come right back out on the field. You're not over on the sidelines dwelling for it for very long. You're not hearing everyone say, hey, you'll get them next time. Hey, don't worry about it. All that stuff just goes right out the window. You're right back out on the field with a chance to atone.
Another first down as they call his number again. He's got 15 yards here.
First down. First and 10 at the 46-yard line.
From the shotgun, Richardson. And he'll protect himself at the end here as he winds up getting pretty decent yardage. Give him 10 that time, escaping the danger, running with it, and picking up a first down.
First down. First and 10 at the 36-yard line.
Now Richardson. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And down right around the 32-yard line, 4 yards on the pickup.
It's now second and 6 at the Cowboys' 32-yard line.
There Richardson back to throw it. And he's going to have another first down here as the tackle's made at the Cowboys' 16. It's a a pickup to 15 and a fresh set of downs.
He was certainly quick to atone for his early game interception. Instead of making another mistake forcing something, he reset himself and found a lane to pick up the first down.
So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10.
19, 2, 72, 18, Pioneer.
Richardson looking to throw this. This is caught. And he takes this one in for a Lions touchdown. Sam Laporta, a 16-yard touchdown. And the Lions are an extra point away now from tying this ball game. Good bounce-back drive right there through the pick on drive number 1. Drive number 2 leads them right down the field into the end zone.
Agree totally. Excellent bounce back. Tremendous poise. Confidence never lost. And obviously he transmitted that to his teammates as well. What a really nice drive.
Jack Fox to kick off for the Lions.
So only even at 7 now as they kick it away. A dangerous return man showing it here. And a good return, able to get out across the 35 to the 36.
36-yard line.
Looking to put a drive together.
19 Lions, ready. 79 Broncos. Chap. Buffalo 18. Chap 60.
They just do get the playoff as he'll look to throw. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
Partner, what we're seeing so far is the defense is certainly coordinated. Both levels doing their jobs in tandem. The back helping the front helping the back. The pressure got home on that last play and forced him to try and throw through contact and short of the sticks.
18 Rattler.
Now Milton. Drops it to Blue, complete. And he gets this one to midfield before he's brought down. 13 yards and a first down, Cowboys.
I know this may be jumping the gun a little bit, but 7-7, you're flinging it around like crazy. Look at the drive that's going on here. Partner, we may have to start thinking about one of these defenses just holding someone to a field goal and maybe trying to get an advantage that way.
60 Eagles. Warriors 70. 19 tight.
From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. Pass complete to Jalen Tolbert. And he's corralled, but not before getting it inside the 35. Another nice gain, 16 yards there and a first down again. Clock rolling as we hit the midway point of this first quarter.
Let's go. 70 Rangers, 70 Lions. Cup 19. 60 Mavericks. 7 Pirates. Ready.
Throwing is Milton. And that one too far in front. He couldn't reel it in. It's incomplete.
Well, they've been back on their heels a little bit here in this drive, but a chance to exhale just a little bit there with incompletion on first down. Now they have to gear up, try and get 2 more stops, and escape this drive.
2nd and 10.
Hey, kill. Boy, hey. Here go 46. Here go 47. Hey, 47. 26.
Here's Prescott. And he comes back with one complete. And he'll go out of bounds inside the 15-yard line. Just one catch for him last week in the wild card win, but getting involved early here and picks up the first. Going to stop us momentarily as they call a timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line.
Yeah, here we go. Done. Boy, hey. Then we're going to 53. We're going to 54. Why in? Hey, kill. 47. Here we go. Going to 54. Going to 54. Why in? Here we go. 46. 46.
Prescott to throw it. Trying to drop one in, but it's incomplete.
No sense risking anything there on 1st down. Even though he's still in the pocket, he had a receiver out to his side, so just put that in a spot where the only people who can make a play on it are the trainers and the coaches. Well done.
2nd and 10.
Here we go. Boy, hey. Under. Here we go, 47. 26.
To throw is Prescott. Left side to Lamb. And he'll get positive yardage there as he'll be touchdown.
It's a game of matchups, and that's why you take your receivers and move them around a bunch, especially your best guys. And when they work out of the slot, you often hear the coaches talk about how great it is because it gives you a two-way go. You can break out or you can break in. That makes it hard to defend.
Go, get out there. 47. Here we go, go to 54, Why ain't?
They'll run here, the former Longhorn with it. And he won't be close to a 1st down as he runs into a wall right around the line of scrimmage. No gain there on the play, and that's going to leave him with a 4th down. They'll turn things over to Brandon Aubrey now for the field goal. From the left hash, a chip shot here. And his kick is right there. It's good. And they take the lead here now at 10-7. So they're able to end that drive with 3 points in this one-possession ball game.
And ideally, you want to end every drive with points. Most quarterbacks will tell us end it with a kick, right? A PAT, that's number 1. Field goal you'll take. Punts, you really don't want to do that. In this case, they'll take the field goal and get prepared for the rest of the game.
Oh, a good-looking return set up here. And they'll have very good starting field position as he's up just shy of the 40.
1st and 10 at their own 39-yard line.
Damn, I miss you, Chester. Sending love from my face compressor. Ground control with a soul like Bowie, and I'll chop you up if I'm...
The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown. The last time out, looking to repeat that in Charles' defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
And he'll get it into enemy territory just across midfield at the 49. 7 yards there and a first down.
It was a good, nice, crisp run for a first down. I wonder if the defense might have been loosened up a little bit, maybe anticipating a pass instead of the run that they got.
Under a minute to go. Clock running at a back-and-forth first quarter of play. This out quickly to Williams. Only able to gain a couple there. And that will bring up second down.
The goal of a wide receiver screen is get enough blockers in front to create a wall and let him pick his spot and run the football. How about the defense there, swarming to it and not allowing that to happen? Did not let him get downfield.
Out of the gun, they'll give to Gibbs. Trotty. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Detroit. Jahmyr Gibbs, 46 yards. And the Lions have taken the lead.
Earlier in the week when they had their scouting report meeting, this was the explosiveness that they talked about trying to contain. They were concerned about it all week, yet he still did it to them. Wonder how that's going to carry over the rest of the game.
Extra point right down the middle. And the lead is now 14-10. Here are the Lions now as they line up and kick this one away. And he returns this to the 22.
The Cowboys take over first and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. And last time they got 3 points, but it was a chip shot field goal. And when you go to the sideline after a chip shot field goal, maybe the offense not too happy.
It's a balancing act, isn't it? Because you're exactly right. They're none too pleased that they didn't punch it in for 6 points. They also have to remember they did put points on the board. In this league, you take points when you can get them. Not easily done.
Not sure what happened out there, but it looked like the timing was a little off on that throw.
Well, you know I'm a defender, so what am I going to say?
Great defense.
Darn right. They did something to disrupt that timing.
54, go to 54, line. Under.
Prescott down. Well, that'll be incomplete. Well, he took a shot as he let that go. And it's going to bring up a third down.
Tough series for the passing game. Things just aren't clicking. Hoping they can come through on this play and get this series back on track with a completion for enough yardage for a first down.
Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions.
Here we go, going to 53. Here we go, 47. Then we're going to 53. Here we go, 47. Hey, chill.
Throwing, Prescott. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he will have a Cowboys first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
To win any route, you've got to break down the defender, and that's exactly what happened here on this really nicely executed curl route.
Yeah! Here we go. Go, get out there. Here we go, go to 54, line in.
An entertaining start to this one. More to come on EA Sports. Start of the second quarter, and it's the Cowboys in possession. as they've got it with a 1st and 10.
Yeah, here we go. Right there. Right in. Switch. Hey. There we go. Kill. Hey, kill. 47. Here we go. Going to 54. Line in. Here we go. 46. 26.
And again, it's Prescott. Oh, this one incomplete. The pressure got to him as he released it. And it's 2nd down.
I think he's got to be careful not to force anything into coverage right there. There weren't really any throwing lanes. But the best part for him, he's got 2nd and 3rd down to fall back on.
Here's 2nd and 10.
Good. Hey, 47. Here we go. Going to 54. Line in. Here we go. 47. Then we're going to 53. Here we go. 47. 26.
Looking to throw. Prescott. And this throw incomplete. And the defender all over him that time, but it's going to lead to 3rd down.
I like what the offense did there, trying to spread the defense out with a 5-receiver formation. But give the defense credit. They stayed in their spot and were able to disrupt the catch and force the ball to the turf.
47. Here we go, 46. Kill. Rush in. Hey, kill. Hey, kill. 47, 26.
To the air again, Prescott. He had a man open, but he missed him, and it's incomplete.
1 first down here, and that's all, folks. Good work by this defense to hold things in check and force a punting situation.
On 4th down, here's Brian Anger now to kick this one away. Back deep, Khalif Raymond. This is taken at the 23. They call that a punt of 38 yards officially. And the Lions will take over.
1st and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive. And they'll just simply be looking to build off the confidence of the last time out where they scored a touchdown.
And confidence is powerful, isn't it? When you've scored once, you feel like you can go back out there and get it done again. Doesn't matter what the defense throws at them. They feel like they're in a groove right now, and they want to get out there and show it.
Yeah, they're going to stay in that groove here this go-around. The catch and run pays off for 29 yards.
That turned into a very well-orchestrated play right there. Going to work his way out the backfield to the right, and after he looked it in, he found plenty of space to roam and picked up big yardage.
On 1st and 10, here's Gibbs. And he stopped immediately there. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
Well, sometimes you just have to give credit to the defense. Great job there at the point of attack, holding up. They won their battles at the line of scrimmage, left him no space to try and run. A really nice job swarming to the ball carrier.
And maybe a little over pursuit there as he's able to take this down to the 25-yard line. 75 yards rushing for him now as he has been strong here in the first half of this divisional round matchup.
At the 25-yard line.
Here we go.
Here's Richardson to throw. He's got right on the short throw. And he's going to be out down inside the 20 at the 15. 10 more there and another first down.
Another nice play there. They've gotten down into the red zone in no time at all. That's what this offense can do when they get on a roll. And now they're set up with a 1st and 10.
Trap 50, trap 50. 7 Pirates, 7 Pirates.
Now it's Richardson. Escaping the pressure right. And will be intercepted. Picked up by Savon Rebel. And the Cowboys are going to get the football here as the ball will come out to the 20. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. Over on the sideline, hoping to hit that reset button between possessions. Last time out, they had to punt it away. This time, hoping to finish this thing off in the end zone.
Kill. Here we go. Go to 54. Go to 54. Lions.
Following the interception, here's Prescott. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
This is real simple. When you're a 5 wide receiver formation, you have a lot of time to dilly-dally back there. You got to get the ball out, but with some dispatch, because a lot of the aggressive defensive teams in the league, they see 5 wide receiver sets, they're automatically bringing pressure.
Well, they brought the pressure. He held on to it a little too long. Winds up getting hit as he releases it.
47. 48. Hey, 47. Hey, kill. Here we go, 47. Under.
Prescott from the gun. And that'll fall incomplete. He was hit just as he let that go. And now it's 3rd down.
This defense has passed its first 2 tests by forcing back-to-back incompletions. They know that there's probably another throw coming on 3rd down. Let's see if they decide to force the issue by sending people on a blitz.
The offense on 3rd down tonight, just 1 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 10.
Here we go, 46. Gun. Here we go, 46. Here we go, going to 54. Lions. Here we go, going to 53. 26.
Now Prescott. And now another one thrown incomplete. So it doesn't look like they're going to be able to build off the turnover.
Well, the defense certainly did its part to gallop the football. But you're exactly right. It looks like they have to punt this one away. And it's not a turnover, but doesn't it feel like one after grabbing the momentum with the defensive play?
Yeah, and they had all that momentum after getting the football, and now zapped right back in the other direction. On to punt now, Anger, as he boots this one away. They'll score on a 36-yard punt, and they will take over 1st and 10.
At their own 47-yard line.
The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. And 2 interceptions already here in this first half. That's got to affect him a little bit, right? He's got to be thinking about it.
He's got to be thinking about it, but most of the good ones, they find a way to put it aside.
Oh, he's intercepted again. It's Richardson's 3rd of the game. Picked up by Savon Rebel. And the Cowboys are going to have the football here at their own 35-yard line. So Prescott and the Cowboys now with a 1st and 10 at their 35-yard line. They start the drive with a give to Blue. And this defense not giving him anything there. Maybe a yard after the 36.
No doubt about it. A really nice job there by the defense, not allowing him to get to the perimeter. But that means your defensive ends, your outside linebackers, the guys that you pay big money to sack the quarterback,
they also have to have interest in the running game as well. And they did a nice job there holding the point of attack and not giving ground.
Ball on the 36 now. Here's a 2nd and 9.
Yeah, here we go. Right there, quiet. Let's go. Kill. 47. Hey, kill. Here we go. Go to 54. Go to 50.
Prescott. Pass complete. George Pickens with it. Just 3 catches in the wild card victory for him a week ago, and now he's got his first here, and it's good for a first down.
What an intelligent play as he found open grass and uncovered quickly. A nice clutch play to move the chains. The defense, they've got to do a much better job of accounting for these shorter routes.
On first down, it's Blue. There he goes, left side. Touchdown, Cowboys. Jaden Blue, 51 yards. And the Cowboys are able to move back in front. They talked about stringing together some explosive plays here in the playoffs. That was a pretty explosive play.
It certainly was. And if you're going to win on the road, it certainly helps to have big playability in your hip pocket, doesn't it?
The extra point up and good by Hubbard. And it's now 17-14. So after the touchdown, Aubrey now to kick this one away. This will be fielded in the end zone, but he'll decide against bringing it out. So they'll take over at the 30.
Their own 35-yard line.
The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive. And for this offense, Charles, you got to think kind of crucial here to put something together on this drive, because remember last time out they threw the interception on the very first play.
And you can't afford to let this defense keep building any more momentum. They're playing awfully well, and they're awfully confident right now. To me, it's time to attack and take some of that momentum back. But make sure you're selective in doing so. Understand where you want to throw the football and make sure it's open before the ball leaves your hands.
Ready?
2nd and a couple. Richardson looking to throw. The quick throw knocked away. It's incomplete.
The quarterback got away with one there. Looked like he was in line for a pick, but instead it's knocked harmlessly to the turf.
After the incompletion, here now 3rd and 2.
Let's go.
Back to throw. Here's Richardson. Working the middle of the field, and he's got him incomplete. And they're well past midfield, just a yard or two shy of the 40. First down, Detroit, 16 yards on the pickup.
We can talk all we want about football being a game of strength and brawn. It's also a game of mismatches, and they're trying to create one there, getting it to their back out of the backfield to make a bigger play.
As we often say, get it to him in space, let him use his leg.
Yeah, if he can get a matchup against a linebacker or maybe a defense been dropping out in a zone blitz, he's going to win that battle just about every time. Oh, that's a real nice job there by the defensive front. They just engaged and held their ground. But how about the guy who made the play? We often talk about whether they take a good first step or not. Many times you just don't take any step. Just get your feet moving, get your body going, and then once he made the read, he was able to make the play.
Ball on the 39. Here's the 2nd and 8.
19, come on. Trap 50.
Richardson. They'll buy some time right. And that one going to come up short. Low throw.
So this is what happens when you throw interceptions. That confident veneer that you have gets chipped away a little bit. Maybe a little bit gun-shy throwing it around.
Yeah, underthrowing him there, and you're right. Those interceptions may be in the back of his mind. If they want a first, they need to get the football to the 32 here on 3rd down. Now Richardson. And his pass is intercepted for the fourth time today. Picked up by Savon Revel. And the Cowboys will take over here just shy of the 30.
Well, this is just crazy. He's got 3 interceptions, Charles, and we haven't even departed the first half of this ball game.
I think if you're looking at the stats right now, you're saying, all right, who's the leading receiver? Well, can you flip it around and say that maybe he is and could be for the game the way that things are going right now? I think if it's him, he wants to be on the field at all times.
Here we go, 47.
The drive starts with a run by Blue. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. Second and 1 to the yard. 62 yards for him on the ground so far tonight as he has been terrific in this first half. Second quarter action, 2 minutes to go on divisional round weekend. Just need a yard here. Second and 1.
Yeah! Here we go! Hey, kill! Here we go, 46. 26.
The first carry down. This is Williams. 2 yards on the pickup, and that's all they needed to move the sticks.
Second and 1 is often an invitation to take the big shot downfield. I bet the offensive lineman said, are you kidding? We just get on our backs, and let's go get the first down. They love being physical.
I be on my little mouse drill. All that rap to pay your bills. Yeah, I'm on some rappers pay my bills.
Yeah! Here we go. All right, we're going to 54. Wide in. Gun.
Now Blue trying the right side. We'll get this up to about the 44.
Give credit to the defense for stringing that play out, and they gave up no cutback angle. You know they're trying to dart through. No place for him to go. A nice job there, only giving up a 3-yard gain.
Creeping up on a minute to play in this first half.
19 Tiger, 19, 18 Rattler, 18 Rattler. Panther 11, 60 Bobcats, 60 Bobcats.
To throw is Milton. Rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted.
Certainly feels like the classic second guess, but let's be honest about it. They had a chance going to halftime with the lead. Why did they take a chance with a throw there? I don't understand that.
Well, that's what I'm wondering, and now this defense has to try to protect that lead going into the locker room.
Mustang 19. Let's go.
Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. And just 3 yards on the catch there. He couldn't get away. And it'll be second down. Now another timeout called for by the offense as the clock will stop with 35 seconds to go in quarter number 2. Here's 2nd and 7.
Let's go.
Richardson looking to throw this. And the Cowboys pressure gets there this time for the sack. The Lions quickly now going to use the last of their timeouts. So as they talk it over, we step aside. What do they have for this? 3rd and 11. Goes out left. It's caught by Williams. And he takes this just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out. Give him 22 there on the 3rd down conversion.
And the Lions first down. 1st and 10 at the 23-yard line.
Now Richardson back to throw it. Flush to his right. And he'll toss this one incomplete. Seeing no options, he throws it away. I hate to say it, Charles, but the way that he has played in this first half, you just kind of hold your breath every time he drops back to pass.
Yeah, you might be holding your breath, but those guys on the defensive side of the ball, they've got big smiles on their faces. He's handing out picks like the people just leave the candy out at Halloween and you take what you want. They're having a blast out there playing against him today.
60 Maverick. 60 Maverick.
Richardson off the play fake. Oh, he's got a man wide open. Complete. He's brought down. And remember here, no timeouts left. They got to get to the line quick. A final shot before the half. Richardson. There's LaPorta. He's got it. Touchdown, Lions. A great effort there in the final seconds of the first half. And the Lions have taken the lead here in the final stages of this first half. And, Charles, they continue to have trouble stopping him as he's into the end zone yet again.
Yeah, that's multiple series now. They've ended with him in the end zone. A perfect plan on how to utilize him best when they get in close.
Point after, right down the middle. And that will make this a 4-point game. And they'll accept that penalty.
Jack Fox to kick off for the Lions.
So with 3 seconds remaining in the half, they will line up to kick this one away. And that'll be a little too hot to handle as it will skip through the end zone for a touchback here.
Real cool. Maybe you on that rap to pay the bills. Now I'm finished. Not even a little bit. Oh, Lord. Know yourself. Know your worth. My actions being louder than my words. How you sold, but still sold down to earth.
Final play of the first half, barring a penalty, as they come up on 1st and 10.
1918. Warriors 70. Panther 60. Panther 60.
They'll indeed start on the ground to run that clock. And he's going to be taken down here as that will lead us to the end of the first half of play. A trip to the NFC title game hanging in the balance. Second half action back underway. And able to take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line.
Please take over first and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. Well, Charles, in that first half, we saw a fair amount of offense on both sides of the football, and now the team trailing here will start with it in the third quarter.
And we both know this coach pretty darn well, don't we? Because his game planning is always on point, and now that he's getting the ball to start the second half, how about all the offense that you already referenced in the first half? He'll put that all together and come out with something really strong, I believe, to get things going here in the third quarter.
Ball on the 30 now. Here's a 2nd and 8.
7 Buck Cougar 19. 18 Pioneer. Cup 19. Cup 19. 70 Rangers. 70 Rangers.
Oh, the motion comes too late, and this is going to be a delay. That flag, that'll push him back 5.
Ready, Timberwolves. Buffalo 18. Dragon 60.
Throwing is Milton. That is caught by Lane. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. 2 catches now in this divisional round matchup. That one, a first down.
Mustang 19. 60 Bison. 60 Bison. 19 tight. 19 tight. Trap 50. Trap 50. 19 Lions.
To throw, it's Milton. He'll go right back to Lane. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another first down. If you're going to blitz, likely going to leave you in man coverage with this guy, and that is less than ideal.
It is, because just about any offense that has an elite receiver, if you blitz and have him in man coverage, you're going to him, even if he has an elite defender on him, because he usually knows where the ball is before the defender does.
Here we go. Panther streak. Panther 60. Panther 60. 60 Maverick. 60 Maverick. 79 Broncos.
They go with blue between the tackles. And he's swallowed up right near the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play. It'll be second down.
And the big fella stuffed that one up in a big way. I think doubling him has to be a priority, because you can't move up to the next level if you don't take care of him first.
Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again, second and 10.
Hawk 70. Hawk 7 Pirates. 7 Pirates. 18 Pioneer. Cup 19. Cup 19. 70 Rangers. 70 Rangers.
Now Milton. And under the Lions' pressure, he's brought down. 3rd and 19.
A 10-yard loss on the play. And it's third down. 3rd and long.
Mustang 19. Check. Panther 11. Panther 11. 60 Bobcat. 60 Bobcat.
Here's Milton now to throw. And that's going to be incomplete. The contact there enough to jar that ball free. And it brings up 4th down.
He did a fine job there of not hitting him before the ball arrived. And I've got to tell you, you can often mistime that play because of the angles of approach. When you're going to get him, sometimes you panic as well and think, I've got to be there right now. Instead, in this case, timed it perfectly and knocked it free.
64-yard attempt.
And his kick is absolutely perfect. For almost 8 years, 64 stood as the NFL record for the longest field goal. That has since been eclipsed. It's now 66, but still 64-yarder, pretty impressive, CD.
Absolutely agree with that, because if you drill a 60-yarder in an NFL game, you've got a lot to be proud of, record or no record. And only a handful of guys can even attempt it. Excellent job there, putting that one through the pipes.
And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. They have played so strongly. You look at the scoreboard, you probably, with the way they played, you would think the margin would be a lot bigger, right?
You would. And in your experience, how many times have we run into coaches where they've talked about, hey, we just want to put it in the hands of our defense and have them win the game? In this case,
not the case.
Not at all. You want on putting the hands of your offense, but you always feel better about seeing defense because you think defense is a constant. Offense kind of comes and goes. Today, this game, no, they need their offense to stay at a really hot level.
They've been hot so far.
A 6-yard pickup.
From the lineman to the guy running with it, that was a well-executed first down by the offense. With 2 shots left to get the first, you can get a little aggressive here on second down if you want and try for some bigger yardage.
Richardson out of the shotgun. A little short pass here taken in by Laporta.
He's been big. 2 touchdowns earlier. Now he's got a first down here. And defensively, they were in zone coverage there. Do you have to be a little careful? You're losing playing against a good quarterback like he is to not play too much zone?
Yeah, you have to be careful about how much time you're giving up. I think it's a good point you just brought up. So maybe if you still want to play zone, go to a zone blitz scheme. And you can drop anyone out of your defensive front, defensive end, defensive tackle. It doesn't matter. You just exchange someone to bring more pressure towards the quarterback and still try and cover downfield.
He is out of bounds inside the 35. 7 catches for him now in this last one. A first down.
What I love about watching the passing game nowadays is the one-dimensional receiver is really starting to lead the game. You've got to be able to do it all. Of course, you got to run fast. Of course, you got to catch the ball. But route running savvy and toughness, there's a premium for all of that now.
From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. Looking to throw. Richardson. And he will slide to a hold at the end of that. Give him 10 that time, escaping the danger, running with it, and picking up a first down.
I think the last 2 plays really illustrate how difficult it is to game plan against this guy because you know he can throw the football. And how about his use of legs as well? What we call those broken plays, you can't account for them.
Yeah, those plays, those 2 that you just mentioned, a microcosm really of how he can hurt you.
80 Cowboy 80, 70 Ranger, 70 Ranger. Go.
From the shotgun, Richardson.
And he's going to go down. Back at the 27-yard line. He's sacked.
A loss of 4 brings up 2nd and 14 at the 27-yard line.
Panther 11, Panther 11.
To try again after the sack.
Richardson.
And oh my goodness, here's a 5th interception.
And the Cowboys are going to take over here near the 40.
They'll take over 1st and 10 at their own 39-yard line.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. And last time able to get 3. It's not what they wanted. They wanted 6, but they got at least something. They mustered something out of the drive.
They'll take it. I like the way you described it. Not ideal, but they'll take it. Anything to put some points on the board. But this time on offense, they don't even want to see the field goal kicker trot on the field. They want that ball in the end zone.
Yeah, they'll be going for 6. They begin with a carry for Blue. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage.
Tackled back at the 35-yard line.
7 Pirates. 79 Broncos.
Here's Milton. That one down the field for Ferguson.
And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down.
Zone coverage there, and they were playing deep. That makes it obviously a little bit harder to run by guys. And that time, there's not much of a window to get the ball in there, and it winds up incomplete.
They'll empty out the backfield and ready for a 3rd and long.
Yeah! 26.
Here's Prescott.
That ball nearly intercepted, but he could not hang on. Oh, big there certainly would have been nice. Instead, at least, it'll be 4th down. Anger is on to punt, and he gets this one away. It's taken to the 26. It'll be 37 yards there on the punt. And out will come the offense as they take over.
At their own 33-yard line.
The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive. Not an ideal way to end their previous drive. They threw the interception, Charles, after they had built up some momentum. They were moving the football, but something to at least build on for this offense as they run back out here.
Yeah, you're right about that. Until that last play, everything was working pretty well for this offense. Gaining chunks of yardage, getting first downs, really making a push for the end zone. And look like they had a nice rhythm going. Now you got to have a short memory here. Don't focus on the interception. Focus on what came before it and get back to it.
Got my foot up on the gas, but somebody got to do it. Turn his TV off, turn his TV off. Turn his TV off, turn his TV off. Turn his TV off.
Warriors, 70. Let's go.
They'll look to throw here on first down. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Williams. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35.
That's another.
They'll look to throw now on first down. Eluding the pressure right. And he slides and covers up at the end as he's going to be able to pick up decent yardage. The improv on the scramble there gets him 6, and it'll be second down.
The defense did its job of taking away a quick throw, but that's only half the battle because they've got to get to him before he can make a run for it. A little bit late containing him there, so he makes a nice gain out of a play that looked like it was in trouble.
Ready?
One quarter remains for a trip to the NFC title game. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. From the 31, here's a second down and 4. Richardson working from the gun. And he fends him off. That backs him up 1 yard and brings up third down. They'll need 5 on this play to move the sticks.
Now third and 5.
Here's Richardson to throw. He's got right on the short throw. And he'll be out of bounds just inside the 25-yard line. 2 catches now in this divisional round matchup. That one, a first down.
Lions, first down. First and 10 at the 23-yard line.
Straight ahead with Gibbs here. And he fights forward for a modest 2-yard gain, second down. Well, the recipe's pretty simple, I think, right? You give your superstar the ball, continue to feed him.
Yeah, don't overthink this one, right? Make sure he's touching the football, but you're also counting on his intelligence in playing the game as well. If it's not there, don't force the run. Just make sure you hang on to the football and keep the clock ticking.
They'll end up getting 5 out of that, but now they're looking at third down.
Kudos for the defense from me on that one because they were prepared the whole way for him to try to escape and hit them for more yardage running it. I like the way they stayed zeroed in on him and kept him contained when he pulled the ball down. I think he was fortunate to get what he did on that run.
Well, Montgomery just unable to twist free as they hit him short of the line to gain.
It's a gain of a yard.
Going for it on fourth, Richardson. Pass taken in by his big tight end. Some collective exhales over there on the sideline. A big pickup through the air on fourth down to bring up first and goal.
And that's a big pickup of a first down. And you know that all week, both sides of the ball, offense and defense, are going through every situation. And in this case, the offensive guys had the right play dialed up because defensively, you work on fourth down situations as well.
And deflating for the defense. They can't get the stop here. And he gets halfway there from the 6 to the 3 on a gain of 3. So the ball position now at the 3. Here's second and goal.
At the 3-yard line.
Trap 50, trap 50. Warrior 70.
Now it's Richardson. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
Well, no one wants to see that drop, but I'll guarantee it's not going to stop his quarterback from going back to him anytime he has open space.
A big one coming in this divisional round playoff, 3rd and goal.
60 Bison, 60 Bobcats, 60 Bobcats.
Again, he'll drop to throw. And it's intercepted at the goal line. Picked by Kenneth Murray. Through an opening, and there he goes. And he takes this one back into the end zone, and the Cowboy defense has a touchdown. This game, it's been defensively oriented on both sides, so I guess it stands to reason that the play of the game comes on defense.
Well, it's my kind of game. You know that.
That's right.
Anytime we have a
That's right.
defensive battle, but that, as you said, it stands to reason that's the way the game tilted. Someone had to make a big play, and the way the defenses were dominating, that's exactly what we got.
Here we go now as we get set for a big two-point conversion.
The Cowboys will line up for the two-point conversion.
Then we're going to 53.
Flag comes out, and that's because the offense did not get the play off in time.
And you can see the head coach, he is not happy. Everyone getting away from him right now because he's frustrated that they didn't get the ball snapped in time.
All right, so the Cowboys will go for two here.
Yeah! There we go. Gun. Here we go, 46.
The Cowboys will line up for the
Hey,
two-point
47.
conversion.
Hey, kill! Hey, kill! 26.
Prescott, they're going to throw for it. And he's going to be taken down. It's a sack. And they fail on the try for two.
26, Lions 21. Brandon Aubrey to kick off for the Cowboys.
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick six. And now the kick is away. Oh, a good return up past the 30. And they're going to have good starting field position. He's out of bounds, but not before he's across the 35.
At their own 37-yard line.
The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. And this could be the defining moment of their season, all hyperbole aside. You're trailing here in the fourth quarter, the divisional round, and they need to come up with something as they get this drive started. And they bring him to the ground just shy of midfield. Right off the bat, it's a first down to start the drive, 12 yards.
First and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Richardson looking to throw. And my goodness, another interception. Down the sideline he goes. And they will finally bring this run back to an end, but not before he's down inside the 5-yard line at the 4. What a play. The big man comes up with the interception. Puts together, Charles, a nice little return, too.
Yeah, he's not going to make anybody forget Darrell Green or Rod Woodson, but look at him lug that thing. He decided it was his. A lot of people might have thought about lateraling it there. No shot. Trying to take it the distance.
So first and goal, 6 points here would go a long way toward wrapping this one up.
Williams is not going to get a whole lot, maybe a yard down to the 3.
It's a gain of a yard, and it'll set up second and goal. Got to figure now, after getting that turnover, they're just going to be happy to keep the ball on the ground, right?
This is where covering the football, taking care of the ball, all the ball security terms that have ever been used, they come into play for the guys on offense right now. Just take care of it, and they've got a good chance of ending up winning this game.
Now receiver in motion left. They'll bring a receiver in motion left. Now the play clock hits 0 here, and we're going to get a delay.
Of course, that flag accepted, and it backs the ball up 5 yards.
Can't afford another delay here as they come up again on second and goal. Now a handoff to Blue running left side. And a little bit of space there, takes it inside the 5 to the 3. Well, the objective there, I mean, yes, the positive gain, that's nice, but work some clock.
Yeah, you're exactly right, but the problem for them is still within a possession, so they can't just sit on it running the ball. They have to find a way to throw it effectively as well.
Under.
They'll send a receiver in motion to the right.
We're going to 54. Wide in.
Williams.
And he maybe makes it back to the line of scrimmage. That's it. No gain on the play that time, so a big stop, and it's going to leave him with a 4th and goal.
It's now.
Well, if this defense can hold him to a field goal here, what a win that would be.
Not just a win on the possession, but psychologically take over the ball game. But this started with 1st and goal, so they were in 4-down territory right from the beginning. I say you finish it off and go for the touchdown.
So a big one coming here for Brandon Aubrey.
This to put him a touchdown and a 2-point conversion up. And his kick is good. And that'll push the lead up to 8. From a defensive perspective, though, I think maybe they're saying, hey, we did what we needed to do, kept this a 1-score game.
Yeah, without a doubt, because they were able to bleed some time off the clock, right? Put themselves in a good position, but it's not out of reach yet, okay? Being able to hold them to a field goal means that they do have a chance to come back and win this game.
And they'll start this drive just across the 30. Pretty nice work on the return.
First and 10.
And now we're going to get a stoppage. Remember, the Cowboys shaken up. Well, now they're going to come out and take a look at this injury, and we'll be back in a moment. They'll come up 1st and 10 here.
They'll start on the ground with Montgomery. And that lines up a decent run, and it also takes us to the 2-minute warning. 4th quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a 1-score game.
At the 38-yard line.
Here's 2nd down.
They'll keep pounding here with Montgomery.
And this will wind up the Lions' 1st down. It's good running. Gets him to about the 44.
Gain on the play.
2nd and 2 is prime time for a little bit of a gamble, isn't it? Open up the playbook, go play action, toss that bad boy deep. But in this situation, go ahead and give it to your back. Let him pick up a 1st down. Keep the sticks moving.
Plenty of time. All 3 timeouts still remain. Here's 1st and 10 now.
They'll try the middle with Montgomery. And he's able to get this one down to the 40-yard line.
Now you're right on the edge of field goal range. You still got time, but get up to the line of scrimmage and get set.
We're on Lions. 1st and 10 at the 40-yard line.
first and 10. Gibbs straight ahead. And he gets this to the 35. Good for a gain of 5. They're making steady progress, but I see your face. You're worried about the clock.
I'm worried about the clock, and at some point, you have to have a splash play in there as well.
They'll come up now on second down.
Let's go.
Here's Richardson. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. Clock's under a minute. Still plenty of time, Parker. They're all 3 timeout.
That means they have plenty of options in their play calling and who they target on the field. They can throw it downfield, maybe even in the middle, and use their timeouts.
All 3 timeouts still in their back pocket. Here's first and 10. Trying the left side with Gibbs.
And he'll be out of bounds as he gets this down at number 21 or 22.
I know they got a little yardage there, but I'm not sure their investment is right. They're still running the football, and I'm not sure there's enough time to continue to do that.
I see a bunch of lead guys in the bandana side. Going to the west side, giving side eyes. Ain't nobody that I really recognize. Ain't surprised to ride the killer vibe. Probably the beast we die trying to feel alive, but I'm
They come up now on second and 2.
Buffalo 18. Here we go.
Richardson to throw it.
It's complete to Williams. And brought down, but not before they get it inside the 10 to the 7.
Let's just put it on the table real quick here. This is 2-minute drill. You got to know they're looking for their number 1 receiver.
Yeah, you think they'd be ready for that? That time they weren't.
First down. First and goal at the 7-yard line.
Here we go. First and goal.
Let's go. Ready.
Richardson. And that's going to sabotage their comeback plans. It is intercepted. Jair Elam makes the pick. And the Cowboys have just about sewn up this football game. So a good drive with a bad ending, Charles. They move it down the field well. Cannot finish it off, though, as it's intercepted in the end zone.
Deflating, that has got to be the word here because they were sharp in moving it down the field. But sometimes you start thinking like a touchdown is a given, and it doesn't always work out that way as we saw there.
Defense still with 3 timeouts. We'll see if they want to use them here as the kneel down comes. And they're moving on to the conference championship. How about this?
What a tremendous feeling to get to the game that can get you to the Super Bowl. A fantastic season. Unfortunately, for the other team, a tough way for it to end.
So that'll just about do it for Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. With that, we say so long, everyone, from Ford Field.